Hi everybody, I'm Chris, this is Chris Collect, and in this video I'm taking a look at the my own creation mock of one of the Lego Holiday Main Street buildings. The Holiday Main Street was released a couple years ago as part of the Holiday line. Came with two facades, which you can see here. Here's the music store. Sorry for the fuzz. Cats. Anyway, came with two facades, a music store and a toy store, the Christmas tree, the little trolley stop, and the holiday trolley. So one thing that a lot of people were commenting about was the fact that the set itself is just the set itself. Sorry, the set itself is just wow. There is a lot of cat fuzz on this. Sorry, it's been sitting around since Christmas. Okay, this past Christmas, so it's gotten a lot of dust on it. But these buildings are just facades, unlike some of the other holiday buildings, which are full modular style. So I decided to start making modularizing these buildings because I want to have like full-size buildings in my winter village. So this is an example of what it started out like. I did the toy store first because toys, obviously. So here is what it looks like, what you get. It's a great set. It's one of those like you could put on like an end table or like something like on the back of your cat. Like if you've ever gone to your grandmother's house and seen like her collection of her little holiday houses or whatever, that's kind of what I think of this as. And the little kind of like the Hallmark decorations where it's just like the little fronts of the buildings that, the little ceramic fronts of the buildings and such. And this is great for that because it gives you a lot of play value here because you've got two buildings, you've got the trolley, you've got the trolley stop, this. I mean, it's a great set as it is. So I'm not dissing on that. I just wanted to make it fit in better with the other buildings that I have. So what I've done is created a modular style building with some extra parts that I picked up from Lego's Pick-a-Brick online. The design that I used actually got inspiration from this book, the Lego Neighborhood book, which is probably, let's see, how old is it now? It is quite a few years old. It was originally published, there's the publication information for you. Where is... This one was produced 2014, so it's been, copyright 2014, there you go. So it's an older book, so it's from when the original modulars are coming out. One of the great things that they did here is they show you a lot of tips and tricks for building, interiors and stuff to your Lego buildings. But another thing they did is, as well as having instructions for like a pharmacy type building, is at the back here they have instructions for a base model of a modular style building, which is built on a 16 by 32. The building's about 16 deep, and it's 2 floors. It's a very basic square building. I took this design and modified it to work with, they give you the parts list, and when you buy the book you can download the parts as well, the parts list in a Bricklink file. So what I did is I just basically took the facade of the original building and built it into that design. So what I have here is a 16 by 16 yeah, 16 by 16. I had to remember that because this one is, I think, 6 or 7 bricks deep, and this one is only 5 bricks deep. The other building is only 5 bricks deep, and this one's 6. So I had to think about that for a second. But I took the facade is all other than the the facade is all the same. I kept the front half of the building, so you can kind of see the lines here where it kind of where I blended it in. I added a one stud base to it to raise it up off like my other buildings in the modular line. Gave it a couple steps here in the front. Kept all of the designs on the front here. The roof is the same. I did change out the color on the roof because I wanted it to keep this this red all the way back and the green, and I modified it slightly. Gave it a back door. I've got a piece of window glass somewhere that I need to put in there, and then so it's built on a mill's plate here. This isn't how it's going to stay. I'm going to box it up, take it apart and box it up for later, but I wanted to get a video out showing it. So this is a modular style building, so I can take off, let's take off the top 2 floors, or the top floor and the roof gently, because I just destroyed part of my staircase, didn't I? Yep. Okay, not a big deal, because one thing I'm really proud of is that I built a modular staircase in here, which a circular staircase. So inside you can see, let me pull my lights around here so that you can see it better. There we go. You can see I kept the details of the inside of the toy store with the little air conditioner there, or heater, the toy display, the windows, the cash register. I did move where the little cash register till is to make it line up a little bit better with the circular staircase that I'm really proud of. And then there's a back door that goes in and out to the back alley. But I think that's really neat. I think I'm going to put some more, eventually when I rebuild it, I'm going to put some shelves back here behind another little toy display or something right in here. But yeah, that's it. It's basically just a box with the staircase there to get upstairs to the second floor, which if we look at here, this roof design is a little bit, we'll get into the roof here in a second. But here you can see the second floor, which has, again, this right here from the bed forward, that's all the original building. This all the way up to here, this is the original building. So the original build, for the most part, that's the footprint of it. So I kept the tree, the Christmas tree, the little wish list and stuff. I'm going to put some more furnishings in here when I rebuild it again. And then there's the access for the staircase there, which I think is really nice. So because I wanted it to have access to the second floor, this is where like the shopkeepers, I don't know if it's going to be the shopkeeper's home or just like a little apartment or something where they can spend the night during those long holiday hours, take a break or whatever. But there's that. You can see on the bottom here, I did, because I had I did not build this out correctly, because of the odd number of, to get 16 by 16, like the Lego math works weird, so I had to have some 1x1s in here, and it holds together, but when I rebuild it, I'll probably redo the structure here to make it a little bit more sound, but I'm going to keep the layout and the floor plan the same. So that goes back on there very gently. I don't know why I'm worried about it. I'm going to take it apart after this video anyway. And then here is the roof. Like I said, I kept the original front design of the roof here, where it's got this nice these decorative pieces here, the snow, and then I just filled it out with some plate and tile along the back. I need to get another plate to replace this. Again, this is just from the pieces that I was buying multiple times through multiple orders. And then on the bottom, again, this is probably going to get redesigned when I rebuild it again. I'll get the actual right pieces, and then that just pops back on there. And that, my friends, is my modularized Lego Main Street, Holiday Main Street, Santa's Toys and Games. Santa's Toys and Games, Santa's Toys and Games. And then eventually when I integrate this into my Winter Village, it'll be on a Mills plate, and it'll have all the snow and everything. Like, it'll all be connected. Like this one, I don't know if this one's going to be like right next to it, or if I'm going to do like an alleyway or something, but then they'll all line up about right, you know. So that's it. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate it. And I hope you come back next time.